Good morning everyone, or at least it's good morning when I'm filming this. Today I just decided to do a quick first impression on the new L'Oreal stick foundations. For some reason stick foundations became very popular in the last few months. So yeah, I guess it's time to see what L'Oreal brought out. They come in the classic foundation shades, and also they have some strobing sticks, I think they're called. I've got 501 for the strobing stick, which is not the lightest color. I thought it was when I bought it, but since then I realized there is a 500 shade, I think. This is just like a pinky shimmery stick. I'm not sure how it will work, but I guess we'll see. Seems a bit dark, but who knows, we'll see once it's blended out how it is. And then I've got shade 100 Ivory in the foundation, which I hope it matches. It looks alright, it's just, yeah, well, looks slightly dark on my hand, but we'll see how it is on my face. And I also got shade 200 for contouring. I'm not sure I made the right choice. I should have probably went for a shade lighter, but probably to blend up well. When I bought the foundation, Boots had a 3 for 2 with a free blending sponge on offer. So I'll be trying that first. If that doesn't work, I'll go to the beauty blender. I already primed my face using the Smashbox primer water and the Badescu Rosewater, I guess, facial spray, whatever. My skin is quite dry at the moment, so I need all the moisture I can get. I'm gonna read some of the claims on the Boots website. Introducing new Infallible shaping stick foundation for a long wear customizable base that lasts up to 24 hours. That's a big claim. Why would you wear your foundation for 24 hours? Our first base shaping stick has an ultra creamy, no compromise formula which seamlessly melts into the skin for buildable coverage without the mask effect. The round shaped bullet makeup applicator allows for precise, even coverage, while the matte formula creates a flawless, shine-free base. Probably I should have read that before buying it. Yeah, we'll see how I go with the matte formula. Creates infinite looks with blah blah blah. Used as a foundation, concealer, or to highlight and contour. And then there is the list of ingredients. I actually had a look at the ingredients, and there isn't anything highly comedogenic in it, which is a good thing. I almost bought the Makeup Revolution foundation stick they just brought out, but I've seen a picture of the ingredients online, and the first ingredient is, I forgot it now, but it's a highly comedogenic one, so you won't see me reviewing that one. I already primed, so I guess I'll just draw this on my face and see how it goes. Doesn't sit right in my fuzzy areas though, if you look through the magnifying part of the mirror. If you look through the normal one, it looks great. Through the magnifying part, you can see it settles around the fuzzy bits. So let's see, let's add some more, because I need a bit more coverage than that. If you just tap it in, and you can probably hear how the sponge hits my face, it does give you a really full coverage look, and it does sit quite well on the skin, even though my skin is dry, which I'm very surprised about. So that's 2 layers. I didn't take a before picture, but I guess we'll see what I can take from the footage. But I think it did pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't say it's full coverage, because obviously you can't see this, but it's definitely medium, and my skin looks pretty even, so that's more than I could say before I applied it. It doesn't sink into the pores. It looks quite nice, quite natural into the pores as well, and it does seem like a good color match, dare I say, though I might be scared once I go outside and look in natural light. Definitely not what I expected. I hope it sets on a bit so I can actually apply blush and bronzer and all that, because I can't imagine adding powder on top of this. It does look really natural, and it does look like skin, so I think powder, it will just make it look more cakey. But let's see how the contour goes. As I said, I think I went a bit too dark on this. It's really creamy, so I feel when you apply it to the face, just with the contours, if you use a darker shade for contour, I feel like you can overdo it. I'm looking in the viewfinder, and it does look like really visible contour, but looking in the mirror, it just looks normal, I guess. It's definitely nothing like in the viewfinder. So I wonder what's right, the viewfinder or the mirror. This zit really annoys me, so I'm gonna try to do a bit more of the foundation. See if I can cover it only with that. If not, I'll just add some concealer. Better. Still not fully covered. I guess if I would have added some corrector beforehand, it would make it disappear completely. Maybe. Let's try the strobing stick or highlighter stick or whatever they call it. So I have shade 501 Oh My Jewels, and I hope this will work. Otherwise I just ruined a perfectly nice foundation application. I think it worked. Looks fairly nice. Still think more white color would look better on my skin tone. Okay, the foundation I applied initially, it seems to have set. It's not, doesn't feel tacky, but it does, some sort of oily residue does come on my skin. So yeah, I guess this is it for the foundation and contouring and highlighter. So I'm gonna go finish my whole makeup and then I'll come back. So I went ahead and finished the rest of my makeup. On my face I just added some concealer, this Revolution Conceal and Define, and then I set that with the e.l.f. under eye setting powder. What else is on my face? Oh, and I just went ahead with blush, no bronzer or any additional highlighter or anything like that. I just used the Max Factor Cream Puff Blush in Nude Mauve, which, well, in my opinion, it's a very natural color. With the foundation, I think it looks good from distance, but if I look really close or through the magnifying mirror, I can see how it emphasizes all my dry patches. I don't think it's a bad foundation because of that, because it's my own fault. I didn't read the description. I just saw that it's, new foundation. Oh, let's buy it and try it out. When in reality I should have probably checked first what kind it is and towards what skin type it's geared. But usually when a foundation is on the drier side and it emphasizes dry spots, I use this Super Dry Vitamin E mist. It's really hydrating, and for some reason it takes away that dry look. So I'm gonna try to see if it works with this one now. I don't think it actually made a difference. So I'm either particularly dry today or this foundation is particularly matte. But yeah, I don't know. As I have from distance, it looks really good. Looking in the mirror where it's in front of me right now, I do like it. But if I take the mirror closer or I put the magnifying side, it's just dry. And it seems to emphasize all the peach fuzz on my face. But as I said, it's just the first day I'm using it. Also, it seems to settle in the fine lines that I have, like the smile lines around my mouth. This can probably be easily solved with a silicone type of primer. I haven't used one just because I wanted to see how it applies on its own. So I'm gonna try that for the next maybe couple of weeks, and I will post a full review on my blog. But yeah, I don't hate it, just because I understand it's not geared towards my skin type, and I think I can make it work maybe if I use more hydrating skincare products beforehand, and maybe if I apply this mist before I use it, so it keep my skin is even more hydrated. I think it's good, and if you check the bottom bar right now, you'll probably see how well it lasted throughout the day. But yeah, I particularly liked the, where it is, this one, the highlighting stick. I thought it wasn't gonna work, but looking now in the mirror, I actually like how it looks on my skin. I'm usually not getting along with liquid highlighters or even stick ones. I didn't have much luck. I felt that they lifted the product underneath, but this one is so smooth and just glides on the skin, so that's a plus. As I said, the foundation, I'm gonna try it more and I'll update you in a blog post. Don't hate it, don't love it, we'll see. I'll definitely use the darker color for contour again because I like how it looks on the skin. I was scared that I went so many shades darker, so because I pretty much have the foundation in Ivory, and for contour I bought 200 honey, so it's like from 1 to 2. I felt like I jumped a lot of shades. They just didn't look dark enough, the ones in between. They just looked, and I thought when I was gonna blend it in, it will just take away all the color. But yeah, that looks good. So I'm definitely gonna use the darker shade and the highlighting stick again. I am gonna try the foundation to make it work for my skin. And if you try this foundation, let me know. If you have oily skin, let me know how it works for you. This is all from me. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!